Alright guys, since we were promised a Week 10 playoff picture and we didn't get it because someone's a liar, I decided to take the time to do it myself. So, let's get into it. Oh, alright. So, starting on the Crichton side, at number 1, we have ourselves. Just took our first loss. It's a little tough, but, you know, overall scheme, it didn't affect things much. At number 2 we have Steven, and these are at this. These results are as of 12/13. So there's a bunch of Week 10 games that haven't been played yet, and there's also a Week 9 game that hasn't been played yet between Hupp and Lucas. So this is if the season ended today. These are your seedings. So Steven at 2, 6 and 3. Hollow at 3 at 5 and 4. He has a head-to-head win versus Twinner. But I need some clarification on this a little bit later, and you'll see why. But also his divisional record is better. So at 4 we have Twinner, also at 5 and 4. At number 5, we have Nick at 5 and 5 because he already played his Week 10 match. And rounding out the playoffs, we have Spoods at 3 and 6. We got Hupp and McMeasy in the hunt. Technically, McMeasy's not eliminated yet. So yeah, after we go through this, I'll go through the schedule also and try to highlight any possible notable games that are coming up. Alright, so let's move over to the Meriden side. We have Dylan, of course, undefeated. And he does not have the number 1 seed locked up, technically. I would put it probably at less than a 1% chance that he does not get the number 1 seed, but it's not technically locked up. We still got like 4 more weeks or something. Number 2, we got Mike at 8 and 1. So a lot of pressure to keep that up because you're right behind number 1. So, but yeah, the percentages aren't good. But still, number 2, you get a bye. That's good. Number 3, we got purple, or the Vikings, so this is perfect color for them. 5 and 4. Number 4, we have Baby, 4 and 5, and number 5, Stick, is also 4 and 5. They battled. They're in different divisions, and Baby won the head-to-head and also has a better divisional record currently, but we have to play our division again, so I'm curious if they remained at the same record at the end of the season, if the division record is what decides the seeding or the head-to-head. So a little bit of clarification on that would be great. At number 6, we have Lucas at 3 and 6. He is missing his Week 9 match against Hupp, so overall the picture can change still. We got Stewb and the Hunt at 3 and 7 and Big Anderson at 2 and 7. So with one game separating, and really it's one loss because I'd have to check what their... I can do it real quick. So Stewb has a 1 and 2 division record. Lucas has a 1 and 2 division record. They both have a 2 and 5 conference record. And oh wait, no, this isn't, because this is only to Week 7. What the fuck? It says Week 8. How? Okay, so it would be fluid. I'd have to look at it if it comes back to it. So with all that, there are a bunch of good games coming up on the schedule. So let's try and pull that up. Okay, so we're in Week 10. Maybe I should pause this first. So, week 10, we have Gas Monkey and Flailing Arctivishes, so that could be big for this side. Switching it up. Hollow could add another game ahead, or fall back more in line with the pack. Nick's right there with his rival. I think that's kind of funny if that's how it stays first round. Let's see, what else we got? Nick and Drew already battled. Okay, Spoods has a chance to add another game lead. Same thing with Baby. Twinner's got to keep up if he wants to maintain the 4 position. And I still wouldn't count out, this is Stick, right? Yeah, I wouldn't count out Stick. So there's a lot of good games really still for week 10. Let's see, anything to note coming down to here. This rounds out the intra division play. I don't know. Inter, whatever. A lot of people are bunched up, so it looks like it's gonna come down to the end as of right now. Not a lot of separation. And then we get back into the divisional games, which obviously mean a ton. This our week 13 rematch probably, well, can't count your chickens before they hatch. But if we meet back up with 1 and 3 losses respectively, I wouldn't be surprised to see a pretty vanilla game plan from me. Not much. And this goes for a lot of people who might have potential matches in their division in the playoffs. Like, if you're gonna see somebody in the playoffs, you might not want to show your best hand in the regular season. But let's bring this back up. I think that pretty much covers it. This is currently what we have on the Meraiden side. We got you guys in the hunt. You still got time. Don't give up. And then the Criiden side, same thing, although might be a little tougher. Might be a little tougher to get in. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try to bring this back next week.